August 10, 2026. Today's reading from Discovery, Religious Smorgasbord. Opening prayer. Prince of Glory, thank you for suffering the cross and rising from the dead so that I can have life eternal as a part of your kingdom. Read Genesis chapter 31, verses 22 through 42. Laban pursues Jacob. On the third day, Laban was told that Jacob had fled. Taking his relatives with him, he pursued Jacob for 7 days and caught up with him in the hill country of Gilead. Then God came to Laban the Aramean in a dream at night and said to him, "Be careful not to say anything to Jacob, either good or bad." Jacob had pitched his tent in the hill country of Gilead when Laban overtook him, and Laban and his relatives camped there too. Then Laban said to Jacob, "What have you done? You've deceived me, and you've carried off my daughters like captives in war. Why did you run off secretly and deceive me? Why didn't you tell me, so I could send you away with joy and singing to the music of timbrels and harps? You didn't even let me kiss my grandchildren and my daughters goodbye. You have done a foolish thing. I have the power to harm you, but last night the God of your father said to me, 'Be careful not to say anything to Jacob, either good or bad.' Now you have gone off because you longed to return to your father's household. But why did you steal my gods?" Jacob answered Laban, "I was afraid because I thought you would take your daughters away from me by force. But if you find anyone who has your gods, that person shall not live. In the presence of our relatives, see for yourself whether there is anything of yours here with me, and if so, take it." Now Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen the gods. So Laban went into Jacob's tent and Leah's tent, and into the tent of the 2 female servants, but he found nothing. After he came out of Leah's tent, he entered Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken the household gods and put them inside her camel's saddle and was sitting on them. Laban searched through everything in the tent, but found nothing. Rachel said to her father, "Don't be angry, my lord, that I cannot stand up in your presence. I'm having my period." So he searched but could not find the household gods. Jacob was angry and took Laban to task. "What is my crime?" he asked Laban. "How have I wronged you that you hunt me down? Now that you have searched through all my goods, what have you found that belongs to your household? Put it here in front of your relatives and mine, and let them judge between the 2 of us. I have been with you for 20 years now. Your sheep and goats have not miscarried, nor have I eaten rams from your flocks. I did not bring you animals torn by wild beasts. I bore the loss myself, and you demanded payment from me for whatever was stolen by day or night. This was my solution. The heat consumed me in the daytime, and the cold at night, and sleep fled from my eyes. It was like this for the 20 years I was in your household. I worked for you 14 years for your 2 daughters and 6 years for your flocks, and you changed my wages 10 times. If the God of my father, the God of Abraham and the fear of Isaac, had not been with me, you would surely have sent me away empty-handed. But God has seen my hardship and the toil of my hands, and last night he rebuked you." Reflect. If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. No one comes out of this well. There is anger, resentment, deception again, fear, self-justification, and suspicion. Jacob no doubt felt that leaving secretly was the only option, and with good reason, given Laban's track record. Even here, his words about giving them a good send-off ring hollow. Laban does not share Jacob's relationship with God. He talks about the God of your father and seems more concerned about the loss of his household gods than anything else. But at least he hears from God and obeys. Rachel stole from her father. Was she stealing the household gods to ensure good fortune, or to spite her father? Jacob shows faith, but only sometimes, and only in part. We know the feeling. We can get it right, but we can also get it wrong. Sometimes our faith is strong. At other times we fail to trust. We go our own way, or we put our trust in the wrong things. Not small man-made statues, but wealth, health, career, relationships. And in a world of many pressures, there is always the danger of compromise. Like Rachel, we can absorb the values of the surrounding culture in subtle and unnoticed ways. But we have resources that were not available to Jacob, the example of Jesus and the power of the Holy Spirit living in us. Apply. Are there situations where you might be in danger of living by the values of your peers rather than the values of Jesus? Closing prayer. Holy Spirit, please continue to show me how Jesus lived and build in me a growing desire to follow him in all that I do.